Hi everyone, it's Michelle. Hope you're all doing well, still staying healthy and safe and inside. Stay at home. So this is the third installment of the basement series. And today you're going to use your loop. If you don't have one of these, you'll be able to just do the exercises without and just still work the exercises for mobility and range of motion instead of having the loop. So don't worry. If you also need a mat or at least a soft surface, so when we go down on the floor, you're able to be a little more comfortable. And of course, always water, always sneakers, tie them up, strap up, buckle up, and here we go. So we'll start with a little march just to get the blood pumping. Warm up those muscles we're gonna work. Pump those arms, just inhale, exhale. Think about what you're gonna do for the next half hour. I really gotta keep this under 33 minutes and 11 seconds because that's when my phone seems to stop recording. Excellent. Right here, you're gonna hold those feet. You're gonna give me an inhale up and an exhale down. Again, an inhale up and an exhale down. You're gonna put your hands on your upper thighs, hinge at the hips. Give me a rounded spine, one vertebrae at a time. Come all the way up right here. Hip hinge one more time, hands on the upper thighs. Round that spine all the way up. And then give me shoulder rolls right here. So just roll them back. And then roll them forward. You're gonna do the same thing, moving backwards. This time lift the elbow up a little bit. Shoulder rolls, starting to get a little more range of motion. And take it forward. And now we'll do a little backstroke here. So arm all the way up and back, all the way up and back. And other direction. 3, 2, and run right here. You're gonna give me a little breaststroke. So palms together, palms back. Add a little squat if you want. Go down and up. Four more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, you're gonna round the upper back and then open through that chest. So round and open. Remember, through all of these exercises, you'll work at your own pace. I'm not gonna time them. I know I usually do that. I'm gonna actually count them out in my head. So we'll do, depending on the exercise, 8 to 20 or so reps per side. Good. And hold it here. You have long spine, chest high, shoulders back. Back to that march. Core always engaged. So remember, you're gonna sip it through a straw and then zip it and then button it up. And that is how we engage the core. Get those arms moving, pump it out. Start to lift the knees just a little bit higher. You got it. And then go back down to that little march. I want you to roll. Ball the foot, heel down. Ball the foot, heel down. Good, good, good. You got it right here. So think about warming up through that ankle, bottom of the foot. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give me a little heel raise, down and up. So balls of the feet, heel down. Again, don't worry about the tempo. You can add a little. Arm up if you want. Reach. Stretch and reach. Good. 2 and 1. Hold it down. From here, legs a little wider. I want you to rotate. Punch it out. So take it easy right here. We are just warming up. You don't want to be too quick out of the gate with this. Always protecting that lower back. Core engaged. 2, we're gonna do a little lower body right here. Give me little tiny squats. So I'm not squatting, I'm warming up through the quads. Take this leg wide. Good. 4, little pulses. 3, 2, bring this leg back in. And guess where we're going next? Other side. 3, 2, you're gonna do that now. Take it wide. There you go. Give me 4 more. 3, let's bring this leg back in right here. Last set. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. You're gonna point the toe, take it out to the side, take it back, bring it together. Other side, slow first, out. Side, back, together. Take it to tempo, out, side, back, together. Up, out, side, back, together. Front, side, back, together. Front, side, back. 1 more each side. Front, side, and back. Last one right here. Side, back. You're gonna march it out. You got it. I'm gonna have you lift your knees up, so just alternate those knees. So what I'm looking for here is knees lifting to 90 degrees. Even if you're going slower than the beat of the music, I'm looking for that full range of motion, because that's what's gonna help in your daily life, right? We don't need to lift the knee way up by the chest. Usually 90 degrees is about as far as we need to go. So I'd rather you work on range of motion, hip height, than worry so much about trying to keep the beat right here. Good. Arms are up. You're going to pull them down and lift. Down and lift. Down and lift. Good. 4, 3, 2. Reach the arms up. Alternate. 4. March it out right here. All right, so we should have the blood pumping a little bit. Hold it here. Inhale up. Exhale out. You're going to start by grabbing your loop. Again, if you don't have one, don't worry. Put it around your ankles. So step on in. Just above your ankle right here. You're going to come. You can hold a wall, because here the movement pattern is more important than working on the balance. I won't use the wall so you can see me, but if you want to turn and hold on to the wall so you can really focus on the movement, we're going to do a little pattern for the glutes and the hips. So from here, you're going to start with the left leg out. I just want you to lift and lower. So your core is engaged. You are standing straight. You don't need to lift high. And you want to control that leg as you bring it back together. So control under tension, right? We're going to stay on this same leg and change the direction just a little bit. You're going to take that same leg straight back. So again here, my spine is long. I'm nice and tall. I am inhaling and exhaling. My core is braced. I'm feeling this right here. We got glute med. So bring it back. Squeeze that glute. Even if you don't have that loop, remember, holding on to the wall, you're not getting a big range of motion here. Squeeze the glute. Hang on, 2 more. Hold it. You're going to take the same leg, kick your butt. So bring that up, lower it down. So lift and lower. Really think about hamstring right here. So contract that muscle. You've got a big chain on the bottom of the leg. You need to pull it up. Excellent. How about the leg you're standing on? Is it getting a little tired yet? Probably, because you are stabilizing your body on that leg using that hip. Hang on, you're almost there. 2, last one. Hold it. You're going to move that loop to the instep. So I just slid it down so it's right in the middle of the foot. Last exercise, push it straight back and then bring it in. So here, my movement is coming from my glutes and my hips. My spine is still straight, my core is still engaged. If I'm gonna lean from the hip. So you wanna keep that upper body nice and still. Hang on. 3, 2, one more, and 1. Oh my goodness, excellent. Hold it here. I want you to take your hips, shift it up to one side. You feel a little release right here. Other side, hit it. So what we do on one side, we have to do on the other side. So with that said, you're gonna switch. You're gonna start long spine, chest high, shoulders back, always resetting. Inhale and exhale. Use that wall for support, my imaginary wall. You wanna lift and bring that leg in. So for demo purposes today, I used a yellow loop. It's not my workout, it's your workout. You want to make sure, again, that leg is not snapping back. Nice and controlled as it comes back into place. I'm counting, don't worry. You might end up doing a few more on this side. Nah, I'm just kidding. And hold it. From here, you're going to take the leg straight back, but re-engage first. Long spine, chest high, core engaged. Leg goes straight back and in. So what did I say about that core engagement? It's a sip. Brings everything up. It's a zip. Brings everything in and up. And then button those jeans. Pulls everything nice and tight. Good. So straight back. Long spine. Chest high, shoulders back. Core engaged. And you're still breathing. That's important. Inhaling and exhaling. 3, 2, one more, and 1. Changing it right here, you're going to move to that hamstring. So lift and lower, that's where the heel comes up toward the butt. Contract that hamstring right here. So again, you're looking straight ahead. You might start to feel this a little bit on the leg you're standing on because that is stabilizing the body. So that is doing a lot of work too. Hang on, you got 3 more right here. 3, 2, you got to put the work in. Nice squeeze, bring it up, lower down. Put that loop around the instep, reset, last exercise, push it straight back and in. So back and in, back and in. Hang on, this is it. Again, if you don't have that loop, you really need to think about contracting those muscles. Squeeze and bring it in. You're a little lower now, right? In through here versus up in here. Squeeze, keep it going. Contract the muscle, making that fist with the muscle. Release, inhale and exhale. 3, hang on, 2, did you make it? 1 more. You got it. Lower that leg right here. You're gonna give me a little shift. Oh. Woo. How long have we been at this? Not 33 minutes and 11 seconds because my tape is still running. And other side. You can slide that loop off. Excellent. And while we're here, grab that wall, take one leg over the other and sit back. So give that leg a good stretch. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So leg up either above or below the knee and then sit it on back. Again, use your wall. The stretch is more important than the balance work. I am going to do a balance segment for you too. And come on up. From here, you're going to take your loop. Oh, I'm sorry, you don't need your loop. You're going to come down to the floor. You're going to do some type of modified push-up. So I can't see you. I need to keep you safe. I'm going to have you on your knees. Your feet can stay on the ground or they can come up. Your elbows are going to point straight behind you. Down, chest all the way. Push it up. Down, push it up. Down and push it up. So another option would be to do these from the wall, right? So you can stand If this is my imaginary wall, if I turn my back, you won't see me. Hello. So right here, elbows, hands are chest high, push into the wall, and then push away. The core is engaged, the arms are straight, and your chest is here. Your chest isn't here or down here, so chest height. If you want to take it all the way out and do a regular push-up, you can go ahead and do that, but I'm not going to show you that for this class. So we're going to start with the push-ups from here. So down on the ground or against the wall. Come on down and come on up. So lower and lift. Lift. 4. So when do we exhale? Right here. 5. 6. 7. One more. And 8. From here, your next piece is just to stand all the way up and then come all the way back down to the ground. So all the way up and then all the way down. Let that chest touch. So all the way up. Am I still in the camera? All the way down. So when you push up, using those triceps, using the chest, mobility gets you back onto the heels and you stand up. All the way down. Let that chest touch. Come all the way up. Excellent. Next time you go down, you're going to stay on that floor. You're going to hold it here and back to the push-ups. Down and up. 2. Inhaling and exhaling. Keep that core engaged. Good. 7. One more right here. And 8. You're going back to that all the way down on the mat. All the way up. So this is where you can go at your own pace. You might choose to do just 1 or 2. The faster you go, the more it's going to mess with your equilibrium and your balance, right? That level change sometimes can make us dizzy. Keep it going, even if I'm not, right? So you want to make sure that you're going at a speed that works to you. Maybe you just do 1 or 2. That's fine. But the bottom line is you're all the way down and you're all the way up. So if you do end up falling at some point, you'll have the skills needed to get yourself back on your feet. 3, 2, and 1. You're done with that. From here, you're going to take your loop. If you don't have a loop, you can use a hand weight. You can take that hand weight and do what I do on one arm. So you're going to stay on the right side, just a single arm tricep extension. If you have the loop, you're going to put it in your left hand on the right shoulder. Right hand loops through. Elbow in, elbow in. When our elbows are out and we press, our joints are unstable. So lock it in right here. Wrist is straight. You're going to pull this down and then let it up. So down and up. You're going to give a little pause at the bottom of that movement. Good. Little pause at the bottom of the movement. Working through that tricep. Keeping that wrist in a nice straight line. That hand is coming right down by the side of the body. And hey, guess what? Yeah, your core. It's still nice and tight, right? You still have long spine, chest high, shoulder back. So you can increase or decrease the speed here if you want. I'm going to stay kind of in the middle because I'm counting. So you can increase or decrease the speed depending on how you feel. But no matter what, you got to control that loop down and up. Nice and controlled. Good. 3, 2, and 1. You're going to switch sides. So right hand, left shoulder. Lock it in, lock it in. Keep those elbows tight to your body. Down and up. Wrist in a nice straight line. Steady down, steady up. You've got long spine. Your weight is equal on both feet. Nice, steady up-down movement. Keep it going. I'm still counting, don't you worry. Focus on you, just think about your breathing. Exhale, there's your exertion, inhale up. Exhale and inhale. You're gonna flip it back to the other side. Left hand, right shoulder, lock it in. You're going down and up. So the reason for the hand being on the shoulder here is it helps protect this shoulder over here, right? So it stays in place. Wrist in a nice straight line. We're gonna change the tempo just a little bit. So I want you to go down, halfway, down, halfway. Good. Little tiny pulses. Think about the back of the arm. You're working the tricep, the three-headed muscle in the back of the arm. Keep going. Finish it nice and strong. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Same thing, other side. So right hand, left shoulder, elbow down, long spine, chest high, shoulders back, down and up. So you want to keep that hand down by your hip. Sometimes it wants to cut across. I want you to keep it right along the side of your body. Give that little pause. Feel that muscle in the back of the arm working. Good. We got it. Ah! You're almost to the halfway point. Here, you're going to give me all the way down, halfway up, little pulses. Press. Press, press, press. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. You're going to ditch the loop. You're done with that for the day. You're going to stand tall here. We're going to do some alternating side lunges and then a little core work, and you'll be done. So from here, you're going to step out to the side. As you take that step out, you're going to lean back. Doesn't have to be a big step, but what needs to happen? Your toes need to be pointed forward. Your knees are going to follow. You're going to load this leg and then drive it back up. So download it, push it up. We're going to stay on the same side right here. So straight leg, fire it up, down and up, lower and lift. 3, 2, 1 more right here, and then you're going to switch sides. So reset first, long spine. Take that step, come on up. Now, if you want a little more to this workout, you can, when we finish this set of 1 per side, 1 set per side, you can hit that pause button, and you can do 1 or 2 more sets. But because of time, I'm only going to do 1 per side. 3, 2, last 1. And the count might have been a little off. Hold it here, but we're going to pretend we don't know about that. Last little bit here, standing core. So your feet, hip, shoulder to hip width apart. Long spine. Your core needs to be engaged. So remember we talked about sipping through the straw. Pulls everything up, zipping, pulls everything in, and then add that button just to make sure everything's nice and tight. So zip, sip, as an S, sip, zip, and then button them up, hold. So engage that core, long spine, shoulders back. You're just gonna drop your hands, give me a little side crunch, and stand it up, over, and lift. Excellent. So I can see you. I'm picturing the class right now. So physically I'm in my basement, but mentally I'm in front of all of you. You're going to switch sides over on the other side. And if you wanted to ramp this up, could you hold a weight? Yes, you could. So you could grab a hand weight if you're going to use this video again. You could keep your weights by your side. And that weight would go in this hand because you're leaning this way. So it would always go opposite. And hold. From here, you're going to take your hands, put them on your right hip, and you're going to bring them over your left shoulder. So we're going to give a little chop. Now I'm staying upright now. I'm just working on that rotation around the spine. Little wood chop. If you had a hand weight or if you had a med ball, you could add that for a little more resistance. But if you're concentrating on that movement, you can feel these, right? Without, if you want to add a little something more, you can add a squat to it. Down and up. Most important to remember though is the control on this. It's slow and steady, moving around the spine. One more. Yeah. And that's it. We're going to switch sides. So hands to the left hip and over the right shoulder. So up, bring it down. Up, bring it down. And down. You got it. Up. Again, if you want to add a hand weight or a ball, it's most important. You're getting your shoulders, your hands are going shoulder here, right? So my hands don't go behind my back. And you can always add that squat down. Your choice. If you're squatting though, you got to remember, sit back in those heels. 3, 2, one more. And 1, your last exercise of the day. You're going to hold those hands up. Use the wall if you want. You're going to give me opposite elbow to the opposite knee. So you're going to tap it up, bring it down. Up, bring it down. So you can touch your wall here for stability, right? Down and up. Give me a little crunch and out. Crunch and out. So slow and controlled. You might go faster than me. You might go slower than me. That doesn't matter. What matters is that you just do you. Think about where you are. 3, 2, and you're going to change sides right now. Last exercise. Hold it up, bring it down, tap it out. So the responsibility here is on you, right? I'm putting you in the driver's seat. If I go faster with these, I'm going to have a harder time really contracting those muscles. You have 8 more. Yes, I'm still counting. Don't worry. Think about crunching it up. 3, 2, last one, and 1. Hold it, stretching it out. So from here, reach up, give a lean over to the right as far as you can. Bring that chest down by the knees. Give a little hold and come on up the other side. Take it back, other direction, reach. Come on down, give it a hold here. Come all the way up. Excellent. We work those triceps, bend that elbow, grab behind and hold it. Inhaling and exhaling. Switch arms. So if you want to add another set, you could always just rewind and then start again. Release. From here, we did the hips a lot. We're going to take that leg above or below the knee. Sit back and really hold that stretch for a little bit longer this time. And again, hold your wall if you want as you relax down into that stretch. If we were getting a good stretch, we would want to hold. You can hold it up to 3 minutes. Come on up. But for this class, we're going for about 20 seconds above or below the knee. But if you want to hold these any longer, again, just at any point in time, stop the tape, hold them longer, and then start it up again. I keep saying tape. You saw how old I am? Come on up. Excellent. From here, you're going to take that heel in the hand, so heel or shoelaces. Stand up nice and tall and give that quad a stretch. holding it here. So my knees are in line with each other. The leg I'm standing on is long and extended. So if I face you, I'm not sinking into that hip. Keep it in a nice straight line. And switch legs here. So again, knees are in alignment, meaning one knee's not up, one knee's not back. Push this hip forward, push those shoelaces right into your hands. And release here. You're gonna give me hands on the upper thighs, round that spine and hold it. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. Take this left leg out, lean into that stretch and hold. So we did a little side lunge, just one quick set. Still important to stretch the muscles that you work. Other side, shift that weight, hold it. And sure, of course, if you want, you can take this all the way down to the ground. You can take that leg up. Completely up to you where you're at with these stretches. Toes pointed forward, come on out right here. Bring it in, hands behind your back. Open that chest, lift the hands away from the body and hold. Good, there we go. Release, give me an ear to the shoulder. Circle slow, chin to chest. And then come on back, other direction. Ear to shoulder, bring it up. Give me one big inhale and an exhale out. I'm gonna hope that I was under 33 minutes and 11 seconds. I'm glad you did this with me today. I'll try to do a few more for you. I'm thinking at least one more cardio for the body conditioning people, and maybe a stretch and then a balance, which would be shorter. And then we'll see where we're at. Give me your feedback, text me. And yeah, let's get it on. Stay safe, stay healthy.